LinkedIn profile has to be the best representation of you that it can be. You can never put anything that's not true on your LinkedIn profile, because that will bust your chops worse than anything. And you've got to make sure that that professional image is what you do. To take and document those internships truthfully, but in really powerful language, so it helps other prospective employers understand what he could do. His written bullet points are really well done. No more than 3 or 4 specific bullet points of the most significant things that you've done. It is completely okay for you to put down volunteer experience, because most employers know how hard jobs and internships are to get right now. You need to endorse each other, because there's nothing worse than when I get an outreach email from a student who's got a laundry list of 50 things down here and only one endorsement because their roommate did it. You've got to make sure you've got 5, 10, 15. So work together to build up some of those endorsements, because they make a difference in how an older adult will look at you in terms of your credibility. The one thing that Drake students do that drives me bonkers is they'll say, I'm a junior, or I'm a freshman. Guess what? You've got to remember every year to update your profile. And most of you are going to be so busy with all the things that you're doing, you're not going to take the time to remember. So one of the things that I strongly encourage students to do is keep their profile evergreen. So instead of saying, I'm a sophomore at Drake University, I'm a Drake University student with an expected graduation in 2015. And that's the other thing. Have an email address that's going to stay with you too. Once you graduate from Drake, if you don't change your email address and contact information on here from drake.edu, you can use your Gmail or Yahoo or your professional company that you work for. And it's really important for you to be able to do that, but you want to make sure that you have someone else proof and spell check your profile. Is this helping at all? Is it? Oh, I love the head nod. Thank you. So if you're reaching out to me, instead of just sending me the generic LinkedIn, it's just some stupid little sentence that they have, put in there, erase that, and write down in there, Jill, I heard you speak at the class at Oliver Hall on LinkedIn. I really found the tip you gave on something to be really useful. I hope we can connect here too. And then hit send. If you connect with me and start acknowledging the posts that I put on LinkedIn, now I'm using me generically in terms of anybody you're trying to connect with, you're going to build a relationship. Because let's say in 6 months you reach out again and you say, hi Jill, I'm coming back to Minneapolis. I wondered if I could have a cup of coffee with you to talk about entrepreneurship or how a young woman built a career in the business community. You would be able to remind me on LinkedIn as another way to show me that he's interested in me. Because that's the thing that most young professionals forget to do, is make it what? Mutual, right? Because it is about you, but if you can make it about us both, and that I'm investing in your career and you can help me on something, that's going to move you so much forward. Because what do you want access to? My contact network. One of the other mistakes that young adults make when they reach out to professionals like me, I will get requests, and they are the agonizing requests that I get. Will you endorse me for whatever? If I don't know you, I can't give you an endorsement. But one way that you can move it a step further is you can endorse people like me. Last thing, and I'll throw it open for questions. Groups. You want to identify with the groups either for your major, so maybe it's American Marketing Association, maybe it's an actuarial society, maybe it's one of the finance groups. And if you have companies that you work for, let's say you get an internship with a public accounting firm, you want to join their alumni group when you're done, or their current group if they'll let you, because you want to start building relationships with those other professionals that you are connected to and that you want to be connected with.